My name is Teacher Mary, your teacher of English, and today we'll be looking at a part of speech which we call adverbs. Adverbs. So let us look at adverbs. What are adverbs? I'm sure you know what a verb is. I'm sure you know what a verb is. What is a verb? A verb is a word that talks about action or state. Action or state. Not what you guys like calling a doing word. Because we looked into it and we saw apart from just action, there is more. We also have verbs we call stative verbs. Okay? So today we are going to talk about adverbs from the word verbs. What does an adverb do? What does an adverb do? An adverb talks more. Okay? Talks more about a verb. It talks more about a verb. And when we say it talks more about a verb, what does it mean? We will look into it. But before we do, we will look at the 4 categories or the 4 types of adverbs. The first one is adverbs of place. Adverbs of place. Okay. 2, adverbs of manner. 3, adverbs of frequency. And lastly, adverbs of time. Adverbs of time. So we have 4 categories or 4 types of adverbs. Adverbs of place, adverbs of manner, adverbs of frequency, and lastly, adverbs of time. What does each and every type of adverb do? 1. Adverbs of place answers the question where. Adverbs of place answers the question where. Okay? This one here answers the question where. Okay? Adverb of manner, guess, answers the question how. Frequency, how often or how many times. Okay? How often or how many times. Then time answers the question when. Answers the question when. Okay? So, having known this, adverbs of place answers the question where, adverbs of manner, how, adverbs of frequency, how often or how many times, adverbs of time, when. Okay, so an example is, how often do you visit a dentist? How often do you visit a dentist? Then I say daily, or every 3 months, or every Friday. The word daily, the phrase every 3 months, or every Friday falls under the adverbs of frequency because it will talk about how many times do I do this or do I engage in this and such activity. Okay? Yeah? Where did they meet? Where did they meet? They met at my place. Or in church. In church will be answering the adverb of place where they met. Okay? At what time will you be coming home? 7 o'clock. Tonight. Answer the question or the adverb when. Okay? What about manner? She walked lazily. Lazily describing how she walked. So it answers the question how, so it falls under adverbs of manner. Having internalized that, we will test ourselves with a few questions that will cut across all these categories of adverbs. Are you ready? We will use these adverbs here. We will use these adverbs here to fill in the blank spaces. Then you will help me to identify if these sentences will be referring to adverb of time, place, manner, or frequency. So together we will do the first one, but the rest you will do it independently to test yourself. So the first one reads as follows. Oluoch takes tea dash. Oluoch takes tea dash. So let us look at these adverbs here. Oluoch takes tea daily. Does it make sense? Yes, it does. It does. So let's assume, okay, actually the answer is he takes tea daily. Oluoch takes tea daily. Daily. Okay? So which adverb is this? Daily. He takes tea daily. Which adverb is this? It's adverb of frequency. Frequency. Because it's talking about how often or how many times he does this. Because it talks about a habit that Oluoch has been performing. Okay? Or has been doing. So adverb of frequency. Okay, I'm being nice today. We'll do the second one together. Jacob ate. Jacob ate. He ate daily. That can also make sense. Politely. Hungrily. Quietly. Slowly. Sometimes. Patiently. Yesterday. Okay, we can go with he ate. Either it can be hungrily to describe how he ate, or even quietly. So if we go by, or if we go with hungrily, what will be the answer? This will be adverb of manner. Adverb of manner. So my dear one, you can try number 3, try number 4. And that was our class today. I was your teacher, Miss Mary. Until next time.